Procreate can be really overwhelming if you've just opened up the software and you have no idea where to start. Eventually your homepage will look something like this, where you have a lot of canvases. To start off, the first thing you're going to want to do is hit this plus button. That will bring up your canvas sizes. Now, if you want to create a custom size, tap on this plus icon just below the main one, and it will pop up with options for you to choose from, and you can specify what you would like your canvas size to be. We're going to ignore that, and we're just going to select the screen size. Now, 2 fingers lets you rotate the canvas. Say you want it to be back into its original position. Use 2 fingers and quickly pinch together, pinch inwards, and it will snap back to the original position. What I use the most is actually this feature where, say I want to draw a perfect circle. If you hold the pencil on the screen, it corrects the line basically. So this is a very wobbly shape. If you hold it down, it corrects it. 2 fingers, undo. So I've got my nice shape here, which is still not a circle. Now, so if I want to make this a circle, with your other hand, tap your finger on the screen and it creates a perfect circle. Similar with lines. If I want that to be a straight line, just hold your pencil. Now if I want a nice angle or consistent angle, same idea, second finger on the screen, and it will now snap to certain angles. So you can get a perfect 90 degrees. Whereas in freeform, you can have whatever you want. On the top here, these 5 symbols. The first one is your brush, which when you tap on it, opens the brush library. The second one is a smudge tool. You can get some really neat effects with this. Third one here is your eraser. Rub out part of your work. This one's your layers. Also very important if you want to control separate pieces of your art individually. And the final one are your colours. Now the pencil is pressure sensitive. The harder you press, the darker and larger the line. So there it's light, more pressure, and you can also tilt just like a real pencil. Another gesture to clear the canvas is 3 fingers, scrub. Or not clear the canvas, it clears the layer. I often use this brush here, the monoline, and something I've found really helpful with this monoline brush is controlling the jitter and the stabilization. So I want to get really smooth lines with this. I don't want it to be all over the place. So the way you change that is you select on the brush you want, then you tap on it. You get a few options. The second one down is stabilization. This controls how smooth your line is. If I take it all off, so it's all on 0, look how jittery this is. You can see every little bit of movement. So if you, there we go, increase some of these. You don't want it, all the way. That's, I find, very hard to control. If I try and draw a circle with that, it looks like this. So I often have just enough to get rid of the jitter. Another thing you can do with this colour here is if you want to colour in a section, all you do is you tap on it, bring the colour over, let go, and it fills in the space. Now, I use that a lot. The only problem is that with some brushes it doesn't work because you have to have a closed in area. That brush there, the chalk, as you can see, has a lot of texture. So there are actually little gaps in there which mean that you can't fill in that area. If, say, I have something like this going on, your history is down the bottom. So say if I want to, I'm on green now, if I want to get that turquoise colour again, and I've already used it, I can tap on the history and we'll get the turquoise colour back. Another way, instead of going to the history, because you know there's limited space, say I accidentally clear it, how do I get that same green? Well, this is really clever. All you do, tap and hold. Now that has selected the colour I want and it's filled it into the colour wheel. So now I want this dark blue, hold on the dark blue, there you go, you get your colours back. I hope some of these tips have been helpful, just enough to get you started and hopefully make the software a little bit less overwhelming. Thanks for watching.